Woo! Hello and welcome. It's Wednesday. Almost always gets the days wrong. I don't know. What are we doing today? Nothing except climbing. So we got a pretty good run yesterday. We went, I want to say 50-50, but yeah, at least we're back at 2093. What I want to do is I want to win 3 games in a row. Just call it a day. Get to 1k, and then we'll work some stuff out from there. But yeah, I'm still like, Hunter's still kicking. Hunter feels super good. I really like it. It's fun to be playing Hunter again. Like, I haven't been happy at all with Hunter the last year, but this feels kind of right. It feels kind of right. It's the closest we've come to like a real face hunter in a while. I know there have been some face hunters just kind of floating around in the meta, but I don't know, they just haven't felt right. This is fun because it's a little cheeky, right? Let's just throw these and go for a strong early game. Candleshot is always good. Start punching. This guy might be a hunter as well. But I mean, you can do some pretty like nutty stuff with this. Ooh, we always go Trogg here. This actually curves out really well. So you can actually get some really cheap like Hydralodons and you can just get some fast wins. Like Wild Spirits into, like coin Wild Spirits into another Wild Spirits is just nuts. But so it still has that like face hunter flow that I really like. But now you actually have a more versatile and kind of different game plan. I've actually gotten some pretty good games where I use Devouring Swarm to get a bunch of Astalors, which is a kind of a funny take on it. Oh, this is... The Bloodseeker is pretty nice here, right? It's probably the best. And then he's gonna have to run in the Fox Spirit into the Trogg. But I mean, Bloodseeker, it's just so good. It's off curve, but there is no way I'm doing this in a good way on curve, right? Because I'm... Maybe Shockspitter is it, actually. Nah, I think I want to go for a big Shockspitter. You know, having the Candleshot could be really good, especially if we get Keeneye Spotter. But just by saying that, it's gonna mean that we're gonna get the Keeneye Spotter next next turn. I mean, it is what it is. Yes, Wild Spirits. So this guy is like catching up a little bit. I mean, I don't even think he makes the trade, right? He forces me to do it. Oh, that's good. What's up, Asriel, my man? Nice to have you here, dude. I tried listening to your song. It's not my jam, man. It's not my jam. It's 20 minutes long. Very long. It's like a third of an hour. Hope you're doing good, man. We're just kicking, dude. Alright, now we can actually do this trade, which is pretty good, but I am reluctant to take the damage. There are a lot of bows coming. How much damage do we actually have if we just go full swing? Poacher is good, so we don't actually need to do this trade. We could do this, we could try to like spare some damage, I suppose. I think I'm gonna hit face here. And I'm gonna go Spirit Poacher. This is 5. I mean, we can juice this up even more. Okay, so this awakens in 2 turns. Maybe I should have taken this hit. We could deal 5, 6, 7 now. I think I'm gonna have to do a trade. It's a little bit of a weird trade. Maybe we just go Shockspitter, right? It's a lot of damage and it's a lot of tempo. Air power is nice here. Yeah, I agree. I'm just thinking it's 2 turns until we get the Stag Spirit, so we could just play this just to play it, you know? By the way, the Brawloseum is coming back, so I think we have something to do. I think it's gonna come tomorrow or something, right? Maybe tonight? I don't know. But it's coming back, so I think we're gonna do a Brawloseum on Sunday, which is exciting. Last one in the beginning of the year went pretty good, right? We got like 7 wins. I'm tired today. AJS feels terrible to play as usual. What about you? I'm also tired, man. I want to get my 3 wins and just get to bed, man. But no, it's I'm doing good, man. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling like a winner today. It's probably better to send one of these back to the hand, right? Yikes. Oh, that's super fine. I could have squeezed more damage, I suppose, but... It's explosive, right? Yeah. Imagine feeling happy. Yeah, I'm feeling happy. But the thing is... So, whenever the Brawlseum comes to Hearthstone, people get mad. Dude, people get so mad because they don't agree with, like, kind of how it works, right? They don't, they think it's too expensive. It takes up, like, a brawl spot. I think the criticism is absolutely ridiculous. And I get it. They are, like... People say that it's, like, RNG. Like, you pay a lot and then you try to, like, go 50-50 and, you know... like, you just get lucky and then you get it. But in the same breath, they say it's bad because good players are just gonna farm people. So it's not RNG. It's just... It's very, like, skill heavy. So, I don't know where people are with that. So we have 10. This is a lot of damage, right? So this is gonna be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I'm one off. Am I really one off lethal? I got 18. Okay, I'm just bad at counting. Oh no! I mean, it's the best we got, right? Trollage. But yeah, so... But I mean, so the criticism has taken like the strangest turn. Troll, yeah, you got me. So the criticism against this year's or this month's Brawlseum has taken the weirdest turn you can possibly imagine. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna shock me. Okay, so he kills me. So if you win like 3 games or something, you're gonna get a female Death Knight hero portrait. And the thing is, the spin that people have taken on this is like, oh yeah, now you put the first female Hearthstone Death Knight hero portrait behind a weird RNG expensive paywall. Can't agree with that. But I mean, just like, you can take that route if you want. You can make that argument if you want. But let's not pretend like Warcraft has a problem with like good female character representation. Like, all the really good ones in Warcraft are female. So I mean, it's like, you can make the argument, but just because you can, don't do it, man. And don't pretend like the Warcraft universe has a problem with like representation of female characters. Maybe there's more males, I guess, but I mean, they're like, they haven't put the love in those male characters like they have in the females, like Sylvanas, Alexstrasza. That's the 2. No, Jaina. You know, it's just a bunch of super cool ones. I don't know. I absolutely do not like that criticism. Oh, Death Knight, baby. Man, we could actually just go for the turbo nuts here. I think it's more fun. And then we go Wild Spirits. Arana too. Yeah, she's great. I mean, there are so many good ones, right? There's so many super cool. What do we have? Like Uther as a male? Arthas, like the coolest characters have one thing in common. The coolest male characters. So like the coolest ones are Kel'Thas, Arthas, and Caligos, and they have one thing in common, and it's that they're all in love with Jaina. That makes her like the top dog, right? That makes her the cool character. Oh, I should have made this trade. I was just throwing my hands up in the air, doing nothing. Actually, maybe we can use this to squeeze damage, right? So, I don't know. But yeah, as you said, like, the community is the community, right? Nothing you can do. But lately, I've been getting so butthurt over everything that everybody's saying all the time. Oh! Yes, good thing we kept this alive, almost, maybe. He's never taking 3 in the face, right? I think I'm never trading in this entire game. I don't think so. I think he's gonna go face, right? Who kills who faster, right? It's gonna depend on what I get off this tracking. Hydralodon is not what we wanted. It's a pretty good Irondeep Trogg now, because it can't come down later, right? They are blind to both literally and symbolically. Dude, they have really nailed Demon Hunter, like everything about Demon Hunter. They're like the classically cool character everybody wants to play. So I think we're gonna have to Trogg this. It's gonna protect me a lot. I kind of want to do this. Let's think. So I'm gonna get my bow next turn, right? Yeah. So I'll have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's probably gonna stop this somehow. So it's probably not gonna be lethal. So I'm not gonna try to set it up with the hero power here. I think I'm just going all the way. Oh, Swarm, baby. Ah, do I take the shot? I kind of like taking the shot here. I think it's time. Time to be super aggressive. Arana is blinded by love. Kurtrus is blinded by grief. And Illidan is blinded by rage. Yeah. Illidan is mad in love, though, with Tyrande. Tyrande. I mean, his brother got to him, man. He got her first. But yeah, those Night Elves are pretty cool. Like, I like it. I don't know which my favorite... I don't really know which my favorite Warcraft character is. I really like Khadgar, but he feels so new. Like, if I want to pick a good... like, a favorite Warcraft character, I want to pick some old school. But you can't go Thrall, right? It was everybody's favorite character when we were kids. You can't really have Thrall as your favorite. Is this it? Is this lethal? No. No. I don't think he kills me next turn, though. I would be a little surprised, but this is a lot of damage, though. So I can get rid of this, at least. You have to pick from Warcraft 3. I like Gul'dan's model in Warcraft 3. Just looks horrible. So this will be 6, 7, 8. Am I always bound to be one of lethal every single game? I mean, we're doing it. The thing is, we can go Devouring Swarm here. I mean, we have to do this. Like, I don't think he's gonna heal. We also don't have to do it, right? We probably want to go Devouring Swarm right now, right? Just to get rid of something. Just to reduce the damage that I'm gonna take. There's no way to get this back on my hand. Let's just do this to clear. So I just hope that he doesn't have a heal, I suppose. I could have held it a little longer. Why Arana protect those whom she loves and makes her best to grant them safety. Illidan is just possessive and aggressive. I mean, yeah, he's... But Illidan has this weird thing where he's kind of... Like, he's super power hungry, right? I don't know if it's accidentally, but he kind of ends up doing the right thing all the time. No! Why am I always 1 damage of lethal? Scummed. And he finessed me. Like 2 games in a row, I've been 1 off. And I've been weaving in hero powers. What's up? Pretty annoying. I mean, Illidan is interesting. I don't know enough about Illidan. I feel like I know things, but I don't think I do. I think the thing about Illidan is that he's like kind of a greater good kind of character, right? I'm not sure why he does everything, but he just ends up saving the world over and over again. He's like kind of the main character in a way of Warcraft. Many reasons why I like Demon Hunters. They are different in reasons they hate. They are different for the way they love. They really made them all unique. Yeah, and some of them even go crazy, man. Illidan is kind of like an anti-hero. I think, yeah. I would agree with that. But I mean, like, if you, like, when you look at it, it's like, you're always gonna love Illidan and you're always gonna hate Malfurion. Because, I don't know. Malfurion doesn't come across as, like, a great guy. Even though he's kind of nice. Like, he's like a good character. Stuff, but like, he's kind of a douche to Illidan. I don't know. Everybody got sick of Thrall. I don't think Thrall is my favorite, but he used to be when I was a kid. All the kids in my school were like for the Horde. You always hated Malfurion? I think he looks cool. And I kind of like him. I think it's cool, but obviously Illidan is the guy, right? Let's see. Are we gonna be able to make a trade here? I think we might as well, right? It feels sucky to make this trade, but still, like, leaves us with a bigger board than his by far. And next turn we're gonna open up this with the other wild spirits. Oh, he even got the seed. The stag spirit. So good. Alright, this opens up automatically. Okay, so give me my bow too. Oh, good. I kind of like this. Actually, getting these taunts up are huge. I mean, the Night Elves are cool, but I'm more... Like, I'm a big human guy. When I play World of Warcraft, I basically always play human. I think they're cool. It's probably like... My favorite character would probably be some sort of human paladin or something. The paladins are just... They're just badass. I guess we'll do the mirror play. I'm not feeling this game. We were so close in both the others. One off both times. And then we're probably like the next Shockspitter turn we're gonna get is probably gonna be absolutely huge, right? Imagine if they eventually introduce angels as a concept. They have already done that, kind of. Kyrians are very, very close to angels. They're like a little biblical, I think, even. Kyrians, like the blue guys, Bluther, stuff like that. They're angels in Shadowlands. And their zone is actually pretty cool. See if we can get something good here. Astalor is probably the best. Oh! I am an idiot, but it's okay. Sheesh. Now I have to do this. Let's just do this. I mean, now we have kind of a sheep spitter, but it's not very good. Oh, I hate that I made that play. We have humans, undead guys, demons. Wouldn't a whole angelic class be cool, though? Yeah, Kyrians are similar, but not the same, I feel. But they are very, like... I think they're, like, super strict. I think they kind of hit... They kind of hit that part of, like, religious, I guess, angels. Like, you have to, like, give up everything, like, and I don't know. I don't know if forgiveness is a thing with the Kyrians. I don't remember. I don't even know. I think they kind of... I think it's a good interpretation of angels, at least. We also have spirit healers. Yeah, but spirit healers are Kyrians, I think. I think they big time retconned that. That's why they're blue and they have the wings and stuff. Oh, I don't like this. We're so, like, I'm so dead once again. I mean, I could almost play the Hydralodon, but it's not it. Next turn, maybe we just go all in with the spitters. I'm so dead. Like, I wish this could have given me armor this turn. We have to do this. This will give me at least one extra attack. I think, like, I'm pretty good on when it comes to all the Warcraft races. I think they've gotten almost all of them. Today's a beast. Just fighting to survive. I feel like I've had for my last like 4 streams, just had atrocious games. Like, I always managed to climb back after the streams, but man, we're getting our butts handed to us. Like, the thing that everybody wants, but nobody talks about. They want a Warcraft 4. That would be so cool. I mean, my dream is that they make a Warcraft 4. And like with everything else that comes out now, they make it super easy to play. Because I've always wanted to be an RTS guy, but I just can't. It's just impossible. Every time I try, and I really try, like I try to get good and try to understand everything. But I don't know, it just, yeah, Warcraft 4. It just doesn't work out for me. I don't know, I can't stick to it. Because it's so difficult, right? Because here's the thing. Whenever I play, like an RTS, I play it for a little while. I learn what I think I'm supposed to learn. And then I go into a game and it doesn't work at all. It feels like I just wasted a lot of time. Because everybody is so much better than me at RTS. Like everybody. Why can't I ever queue up against, like, mirror me? Somebody else is just like me. Just trying to learn. And they're styling on you too. Let's just go. This is like the perfect start. Very aggressive against the Demon Hunter too. Getting Trogg on 1. Just forcing him not to play the quest if he runs it. Yeah, now he can play it though. But it's such a slow quest, so this is gonna get us there. Another Poacher. Part of me just want to go like this and this. But waking my stag spirit up early is so good, right? And then we could probably do this with a hero power or something. We got 1 of each. Very good. We haven't gotten any good Hydralodons in a while. So, I don't know. I think I just want to go Poacher and Steady Shot next turn to deal that damage. Because if we can get him low enough and then try to find like a Shockspitter, it's going to be really good. Like if he has nothing to heal on, we're going to be very happy. But another thing that you can do is you can develop so much tempo that he has to use his heal early. And if it's before turn 6, he's not going to get the heal out of it, right? Or maybe we just do this. The Poacher is pretty good. But then again, I could curve out with like Spirit Poacher and Batty Guest and Steady Shot later. I think just holding on to a tracking is good. I like when you're not forced to play a tracking on curve early. It just feels better to hold it. Oh, he got the early Need for Greed. Alright, just don't discover a minion this turn, because then we're gonna know that Sethino is coming down. He just goes for the Giga draw. Woo! So he's got a coin, so he's doing more stuff. Okay, drawing this turn, that's fine. Just getting rid of this. I kind of like it. Dealing the damage to him is fine too. And just him spending spells is a big thing. Branicus. Actually, we might want to go tracking here. Do we? We haven't swung that much with our weapon. I think it's better to just go for this. Hero power and Batty Guest. Ah, this is not what I wanted. Just push the damage. Force him to do a board clear. So he doesn't have the healing, right? And our... So our... Whatever it's called. Our Shockspitter is at 6 right now with the Brann. So I can, like, if I discover it. But then I'm gonna be 1 off lethal once again. I don't know. I mean, at least, like, if I just have something on board. And I have to also discover the Shockspitter. Also, he needs to kill this. There's a lot of things that has to happen here. Alright, that's good. I think this is it. I think it's the game. Come on, Shockspitter, baby. That's a Candleshot, which is also pretty good. That's not Shockspitter, baby. I think we're getting to the point where I don't really want minions, right? I know I have this Candleshot. Always 1 damage of lethal. And now we can even heal on my things. So you can heal for like 9 or something, right? Yeah, here he comes. Yeah. Actually disgusting. Shockspitter, right? Shockspitter should end it. Can I afford to do it? I think I can. Because the Shockspitter should cost 1. So yeah, we got him. Finally. Woo! Getting the double Shockspitter is kind of nice there. Pa! Woo! It's turning around. Finally. Man, so every single game we've been like significantly like, or like we've hit that 1 off lethal in all 3 of the games. It has to be a problem with my playstyle then, I think. Maybe I'm too aggressive, so it just doesn't like fit the puzzle, and then I die a little too quick, right? Maybe I could probably try to play a little slower, so we can hold out a little extra. It's gonna depend on, of course, if we have Astalors and stuff, because that armor can really do a lot for you. But I like the Demon Hunter matchup, because I just won one. I just won 1-1. And that's a good Candleshot. However, Irondeep Trogg is so good. That's what I really want to get. The Battle Ram saved me last game. But this, I'm getting rogue vibes. The old Kurtrus hero portrait. And we haven't seen a rogue today. I don't think I even played this morning. Ah, it's a rogue. The rogue tingles. Oh my god. Yeah, next turn we just drop the Wild Spirits. I mean, if we have to, right? Keeneye Spotter isn't too bad. But I mean, Wild Spirits is almost always better. The good thing about this, I don't think he has free nulls now. This can just deal with a null right away, which I like. But maybe it's a better... I mean, it's never a good turn 4. This is actually... Okay, he just draws, then it's better to go Wild Spirits and not hit here. So when I hold this charge for something big, or like a null or something. A tracking could come in handy. So we just chill. We're kind of giving away that we have the Keeneye Spotter. By the way, amazing art. And a fun card, like super fun together with Candleshot. What if Candleshot rotates out? Then Keeneye Spotter is not gonna have like the ultra synergy. Hopefully, I mean, hopefully they don't make too much of a change in the core set. At least for the classes, I guess. Like, Priest have had the most amazing core set ever. Which is interesting, because none of the, like, the neutral... Well, not neutral, but none of the core set cards has actually been used this year. Which I just find super interesting, because it's just good cards, right? And that's power creep. Because we need to get rid of this, so Keeneye Spotter is just perfect. Unless he steps it. Which I think step would be like the most advanced play ever. This guy would be a legit genius. No, we just played the Stormpike Battle Ram. Stenographer? Oh my god. I mean, that's kind of fine, actually. Brann, we just dropped this because it's on curve. And we're still gonna hold our weapon, right? I mean, it's not a fun Keeneye next turn. But, like, it removes. No, I should have hit. Yeah, because the Wild Seed awakes. A lot of things, like, lots of things going on here. So, I don't know, maybe we just actually... So what I don't like with this hand is like, so I desperately want to get a Hydralodon. Like, Hydralodon would just save me, but I can't really track into it. I guess we could go Ram and Keeneye, which is good. The problem is this Candleshot is getting overwritten. I should have hit with it. I absolutely don't like having to trade with these stenographers. With so much damage, like, we need to slow it down. Or, like, we have to slow it down. Alright, Hydralodon, just off the top. Shockspitter. Brann, Spitter, Shocker, Spit, Brann? Huh. Maybe we just do this curve out, right? Remove one of them. Hit face? I mean, we don't have to Keeneye Spotter here. It's just kind of nice to have it. This is always happening. I could trade with the Keeneye Spotter, but also we have Shockspitter and Brann. This just gives him a value trade, I suppose. So maybe like Bone Scythe and then trade into this, which I didn't really think through. If we're like, we could go look for Hydralodon with our tracking next turn. As you see, hopefully he doesn't have it. Oh, okay, big time has it. But is he making a ghost? He drew a lot of cards early. Like, set it up super nicely. Okay, so we need a couple of things. We definitely need a Tavish. Don't pop off this turn. Just don't do it. Just let it go. And just give me room to breathe. I think we can kill him in 2. Maybe. In the perfect world. Okay. He's gonna make the ghost now. So we want to get Tavish off the top. That's not Tavish. I mean, it's good that we can equip the Candleshot and trade something later. So he has this just 10, 15. It just kills me next turn, right? I need to trade. Sucks. Or we have to Shockspitter. Actually, Devouring Swarm isn't bad. Oh my, come on. Come on! Maybe it's a Candleshot then. Has to be Candleshot. Ugh. Like, the problem with the Candleshot here is that it does absolutely nothing, right? It removes one minion, which we kind of need to do. But I'm not sending that 3 damage face, which means we're never hitting him with a big Shockspitter. But I mean, in Love and War, right? We have to do this. And then hope to pull a Beaststalker Tavish. I mean, his pop-up was good. So we have 10. We have 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, I think if we draw Devouring Swarm, do we just win? Almost. No, we're not winning from Devouring Swarm, right? Is that gonna be like another one-off? He needs to trade into the Keeneye Spotter at least. Making the fattest Edwin the world has ever seen. It's such a good thing to go for a big Edwin right after you pop up with your Sinstone Graveyard, because that's usually like the breather turn for your opponent. This is where they can kind of bounce back. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, we could get a Shockspitter. Wild Spirits? Is there no way? I mean, I could play my entire hand, but the thing is, the Shockspitter has to go into something then. Because how much damage is this? It's gonna be 12. 13, yeah. So, we could do like the most pathetic attempt to duke this out ever. No, we still die. We still die. Yeah. Ooh. Sometimes the rogues just go too fast. I don't know. I think I'm playing kind of. I think I'm playing well. Like I've had a couple of slip ups this game where I haven't really done everything super correctly, but I feel like I'm just getting absolutely rolled. And I don't think there's anything wrong with Hunter. Right, we keep the Candleshot. I wonder if this is a real life priest. I think I cursed myself when I was like, just want to get my 3 wins, get out, just hit 1k. We always punch. And then we're gonna try to find out if it's a rogue or if it's a priest. I mean, at least like it could be Miracle, right? It's most likely going to be Miracle. So now we're gonna pick up a Hydralodon. This is like a golden opportunity, right? It's super good. Turn 4, like turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. We have the Keeneye Spotters. We could hold this weapon for a while. So if he develops like just a big boy, we can just kill it right away with Keeneye Spotter and this. If this is Miracle, which I assume that it is. I haven't seen any other priests, right? Or actually, I haven't seen any priests for like 1 or 2 weeks, I think. So next turn we just... Oh, it's drag... Oh, maybe it's Boar Priest or something. Maybe it's something. Alright, here we go. Check it out. We kind of want him to kill this, right? Maybe this is the game where we get the nuts. And he doesn't kill it off. I mean, I wouldn't kill it if I didn't have to, right? He could just go heal, kill everything. Yeah. Cyrella, but still, now we can get the full board from our Hydralodon. This is such a good turn. And now we're gonna be able to draw some. It's so good. Like this counters Cyrella so well. I mean, there's definitely a possibility that he can deal with this, but just as a player, right? Because Cyrella is strong enough to go into both of these. Oh no, he's gonna take the. He's gonna devour. Yeah, he's looking for that devour, but still, like, if he does it, it's gonna spawn more of these, and I'll just send one in. No, I can't send one in. Okay, we're just... Whoa, baby. I think this is a Keeneye Spotter turn, right? Or maybe just Conjured Arrow. No, actually, Stormpike. I'm just going back and forth on everything. I like this play because I want to hold on to my weapon. And we could try to draw. Maybe he... Actually, is it a better... It's probably a better Astalor, right? But then I'm not making use of board space. It's probably a better Astalor. I don't know. I feel like I'm all over the place. But I really wanted to save my Candleshot for a Keeneye Spotter. Even though it can be hard to get one out, because it's hard to sacrifice like Hydralodon heads. But he needs to do something about this because it's so much damage. I mean, just getting that Hydralodon on turn 5 is super strong. And maybe it is probably something that I should be more, like, look more at in the mulligan, right? Because I'm sure there are... I always mulligan away Selective Breeder. But, I mean, honestly, if you find yourself with a Selective Breeder and a Stormpike Battle Ram, you probably should keep them together, right? If it's something board-based, where you know that you can get it. Devour. But, I mean, we have, like, the perfect... we have the perfect counter. Maybe. Yeah, because now we can send in something like an Astalor if he doesn't kill them. If he makes the big taunt, of course. Light it burns. Okay, so maybe it just kills everything. Ah. Do we ever kill him here? How much do we have? 3, 6... 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, we didn't have him, but we kind of had him. Alright. I like playing against priests, just like I liked playing against that one demon hunter. Oh. Ah. Oh no, we got both Shockspitters? I mean, we throw them back in the pile. We don't want that. Here it is. Like, do we ever keep the Selective Breeder? I don't think you ever keep Selective Breeder unless you get a Stormpike Battle Ram. But if you get the Stormpike Battle Ram, like, it's always, like, you can always pull a Hydralodon from it. Oh no, we have a super player? Not today, man. Don't be like a crazy tournament, man. With a golden card back. Just don't do it, man. Not today. I mean, it's a good Bloodseeker. Or at least it's a decent Bloodseeker, even though we don't have anything to play afterwards. And we just drew a Keeneye Spotter. I mean, just getting these swings in. I think we might have to, like, do a dirty Conjured Arrow. Just to get rid of something. But I mean, Frost Death Knight deals so much damage. Oh, we just pulled another Conjured Arrow, right? What's the harm? I think we just do it. And then we punch. I mean, it's super ugly. Because we don't get to draw with it. But, I mean, what are the chances we get to turn 6? And we have... I feel like if we get to turn 6 and we have to do double Conjured Arrow, we're probably lost anyways, right? Trekking. A minion has to come down. The spotter has to come down. Because then we can curve into Battle Ram also. And after that we can go Hydralodon. Getting an early... I think... But the thing is... If we get a turn 5 Hydralodon, right? He's just gonna freeze it with the worm. But maybe he's not gonna have time for it. And also he has to respect my damage. So yeah, just tempoing this works. We're getting mighty low. I don't even think he wants to kill this. He probably wants to freeze this if he has the opportunity, right? I feel like damage are coming down soon. Ah! What? Get me a Devouring Swarm. Oh! Thank you. I like that. But is he gonna freeze it again? Like this? Is he gonna go like a mega freeze board here? Then at least I have a Stormpike Battle Ram. I'll have another one. That Conjured Arrow, draw my cards. Oh god, I wish I had 2 of these. I'm so low. I'm so low. So I'm gonna have to put things out to soak the damage. Yeah. Yeah, now he's getting the draw. Yeah, I have to put this out, right? Shish, I kind of like the Irondeep Trogg now. Ah. Right, something. This has to happen. And then I want a Conjured Arrow, one of them. But that's kind of fine. Just don't hit my face, right? Oh, I should have attacked all face first. But I never got punished. That was just good. I'm misplaying against this golden man. We could track for something. Just don't freeze my face. I mean, even if it does, we can Devouring Swarm, right? Yes! Ah! Golden boy went down. And I misplayed. Feels good. I mean, I like it. I respect my own play. And he thinks, what a noob. Ah. I mean, I get so nervous when I play against like tournament players. It just feels good getting one. Oh. Very happy. I was so salty. I was like, not today. Okay, good start. We got that Hydralodon. Hydralodon has carried us for for the last 2 games. Like, unless I can't get him, unless I'm sure, I'm never doing it. Play Batty Guest. Okay, real life Demon Hunter. I like that. I think it's so great that Demon Hunter has the scythe, because now we can see that it's not a rogue. Like, you just know. But some of them just run the quest and not the scythe, which I think is crazy. Because the scythe is so good. Hydralodon time. No, wait. It's the setup. But he doesn't play minions. It's always Shockspitter. Now we just gotta find a weapon, right? Or a couple of them. I don't think this wasn't a very good turn too. I was getting too hyped. Okay, so he chooses not to deal with anything, or he can't deal with anything, which is good. Astalor, like getting that Astalor, we don't want to do it now, but maybe next turn. I think it's a tracking and a steady shot. Unless I find like a Bloodseeker. Spirit Poacher, baby. So next turn we probably go either Astalor and Hero Power, just because we do want to deal that damage. I mean, we could also get the Stormpike Ram, but I also kind of want to find a weapon. Okay, so we're getting a weapon. That's super good. Spirit Poacher got us there. He's just spitting all around. But we're gonna spit back. Conjured Arrow. This is just 4 damage straight to the dome. This is kind of a nice setup though. And it's more minions. Next turn I guess we could go Astalor, Steady Shot, and Tracking. Having that reduction in the pocket is pretty good. Something like that. And of course I want to begin with Tracking. I'm so bad, like I don't know what it is about Tracking, but I'm so bad at doing it in the correct order. I usually don't have that problem with draw. I just know that you draw. I don't know, there's something about Tracking. Kind of triggers my old noobiness. Pooh! Huge feast. I think he might be going for it next turn. So we do want to get some boys on the board. I mean, and, like this might... It's such a shitty Shockspitter, right? We have a setup for it too. But I mean, I kind of want stuff on the board. Conjured Arrow is never getting me there. But it's the only decent pick. But it's way too slow. Because with the Conjured Arrows, I know they're activated next turn, but we're gonna have to snipe our own minions. But having 2 of them also, like, he could deal with a Cethino, but it's not like this guy's back is against the wall, right? He doesn't have to do a Cethino if he doesn't have lethal. Yoicks, now we want to taunt, because that thing is gonna swing. Down to his knees, oh my god. Alright, so we just need to fill our board with stuff, I think. I wish we were 1 turn ahead. I'm never conjuring my own stuff, right? I am. I think I am. At least we hit 1. We hit the stag with 1 Conjured Arrow. I don't like it at all. It's either that or just a tempo Astalor. But if I survive next turn... double Keeneye. Garbago. I mean, filling up the board too much isn't that good either, right? Because this sets this up for just a good... Like, this is a full heal, right? If he wants to. But I think we just kind of have to do it, right? It's a good thing when they start with a spell and don't have Cethino. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh yeah, so it's just a big heal. But I mean, maybe this gives me some time. I mean, it definitely gives him some time. Which is fairly annoying. But now we can go... Conjured Arrow and gain the armor, which is, you know, it's not that much. I mean, the draw, like, the order didn't really matter here because we're always gonna need that armor. Maybe if we draw into a Tavish. I'm not getting, like, the clutch draws. We do have some damage. Actually, what we could do, if he would ever play a minion, we could go Devouring Swarm, right? Oh no, we're just dead, right? I mean, it's not that much damage. Woo! He's juicing up. It's 8. And then hero power and I'm dead. Yikes. Is he gonna punch or not? Look away. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching this a little bit of a struggle stream, but we did have some good games. I think the Bloodseeker is coming out this week. So it's probably what we're gonna do on Sunday. In the meantime, I'm gonna work and stuff. And hopefully I'll get to 1K before the end of the season. Thank you guys for keeping me company. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe if you're new and like the video. Peace!